Hey, what is up, y'all? So, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 comes out tomorrow, and just today I saw the review embargo has been dropped. Now, it can be considered a bit of a red flag if the review embargo drops the day before, but sometimes that's just the way it is. That's just the way the company likes it. I know Nintendo is a company that notoriously likes to have their reviews dropped the day before it releases, maybe to build some last second hype. It has nothing to do with confidence. And the reviews came out today, and I must say they are very, very good. So let's go through some of these. So as you can see, it got 87, which is still really good. Don't say that it should have got 90 or I'm going to buy anything 90. 87 is still really, really good. Okay, so here's some. I'm going to go through some of these, not all of these. Gamer Escape. Wow, just wow. That was my feeling when I hit the credits roll after just over 150 hours. I really lost myself in the game world, which is actually relatively accurate to the real world with its location and layout, as with as was the first game at times. More so than any other game I've played in many years, I found myself committed to finally seeing to the main objective the first game left unfinished. It was hard for me to even pull myself away for other things when I needed to. I was thinking about little else from start to finish. That's really good. I played the first. I thought it was good, but I never quite finished it. So it's kind of interesting that this person's kind of the same thing. They never finished the first game, but this game they could not stop playing until they finished the game, and they played a whopping 150 hours. Now, this game is $60 at retail if you buy it on Steam. I'm not sure how much it is on PlayStation, but I think it doesn't matter which system you go, you're going to get your money's worth if this is your type of game. Game Liner. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 offers a fantastic medieval RPG experience with a dynamic world full of activities and side quests. The main quest, while having some slow moments, builds well on the first game and deepens character development with surprising twists. The game features notable improvements in graphics, performance, and systems, offering a smoother, deeper experience overall. Fans of the Middle Ages or RPGs will find much enjoyment, especially in the enhanced combat mechanics. Okay, Dextero. It's obvious a lot of love has been poured into every facet of the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you found combat in the first game a little too difficult, or actually I lost my place, or other survival mechanics tedious, then the sequel's streamlined gameplay might not be enough to change your mind. Okay, that's good to know. In case if you didn't really like the first one. However, if you're a fan of the first game, there's so much to enjoy here. It's clearly that it's clearly the game Warhorse wanted to make back in 2018, and it's been improved in so many small ways, bigger and better. It's a must play. Aside from small clunkiness and the odd, tedious missions, it's hard to find another game that is so expertly combines realism and fun with tough but satisfying combat and morally ambiguous, but the grand story and faithfully created a medieval world brimming with stuff to do. It's the sequel fans wanted, and I feel quite hungry for more. That is good to know. So it's good to know like how this compares with the first game. But I've always one of my biggest concerns because when I read a lot of the previews, it said it felt like a job, and to me, I was like, that just doesn't sound like fun. And then I heard some other commenters saying that they really want to focus on realism in the meat of the time. And for me, I'm thinking there's a string there's a balance between realism and fun. If you make it too realistic, it's probably not going to be fun. And to hear that it's kind of like a great balance between the both is great if this is your type of game. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see Game Rant. Some of these views are a little bit long. This description a little bit long, but anyway. For those who appreciate RPGs that lean into simulation rather than spectacle, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a standout experience, one that is the best approach with patience and an eagerness to embrace its historical authenticity of realism. It may not cater to every type of player, but for those willing to engage with its system, it delivers one of the most satisfying and immersive role-playing experiences of recent memory. With its stunning visuals, refined gameplay mechanics, and gripping continuation of Henry's journey, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 cements itself as one of the most compelling RPGs of the year, regardless of what may come after it. So as you can see, there's a lot of 10s, there's 9.95s. I'm kind of curious, like what IGN or GameSpot. With Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 still stumbles in some aspects of its portrayal of 15th century Bohemia, the shadow that lingered over the first game has mostly dissipated. This is a massively improved sequel in every other area, with better combat, quest design, and none of the technical issues that plagued the original. Not everyone will vibe with the slow patient, oftentimes tedious approach. That's my concern, honestly. But those willing to meet it on its own terms will find a compelling open world RPG that relishes in player agency and the consequences of your actions. That's also pretty cool too. I'll give my opinion later. In many ways, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 feels like it's picked up and run with the reactive first-person RPG towards that Bethesda left line in the mud years ago in the pursuit of a broader audience. And it's excellent melee combat, which the Elder Scrolls never came close to even at its peak. Sometimes it's not sure if it wants to be cinematic tale about a specific guy going on a specific adventure or a truly dynamic open world sandbox packed with interesting and varied side quests. And that can lead to a few immersion shattering conflicts, but most of the time, leaning into one doesn't get in the other way. And you're free to go on any of its many optional adventures along the way to a thought provoking and rousing finale for the main plot. I was delighted to get lost in its world, and it will be a long time before I forget its exceptional story. So that sounds good. Okay, so there was like no negative, but there's also some mixed ones. So I also think it's kind of good to look at that. Okay, I kind of wish the descriptions were as short as this one right here. Despite offering a gritty medieval RPG sandbox with a layered, dynamic open world stacked with detail, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is haunted by the same demons as the original. Okay, that's a more mixed kind of opinion, but I think it's good to look at both. Okay, actually, like a Eurogamer. It is hard and a maddening slog at times, but one that still has its moments where it surprises and quietly delights. Like the original, this isn't an RPG designed to make you feel good. You continue to be more than a passenger in its historical tapestry, following along behind the horse tales of Henry's betters and clearing up the mess they leave behind. Some will revel in that work, but I, for one, won't be chomping at the bit for another sequel anytime soon. Okay, that was more. Something they didn't really like it that much. Okay, one more. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a game that unabashedly demands you meet it on its level, which I do find somewhat admirable. I just constantly found it be a miserable slog to engage with, where everything was 10 times more overblown than had any business of being. There's a fascinating sandbox deep down within it, but digging through the mountain of muck to appreciate it was simply more than I could stand for most of the time. Okay, so those were a little bit more of a mixed take. So, my opinion, I did not finish the first one. I kind of enjoyed the first one, but I did not finish it. I actually don't know why I didn't finish it. To be honest with you, I kind of it just didn't keep my interest, I guess. Now, as I was saying before, I was reading some previews, and my biggest concern with this game was that it would feel more like a chore or like work rather than a game and having fun. And sounds like even the good reviews are kind of saying, I love this game. This is my game of the year so far. But it's not going to be for everybody. So it might not be for you. And even if the ones who like Skyrim, because that's the one reason why I tried the first one, because I love Skyrim, uh, it might not be for them. So for me personally, I'm not going to get it on day one. I'm not going to get it tomorrow, but I will get it down the line. I do want to try this game because this game does look good. I have a lot of other things to play in the meantime. Um, and who knows? Maybe I want to try it. I'll love it, and it will be my game of the year for this year. But until then, I do like what these reviews have to say. I do think these reviews really kind of like tell you give you an idea and a picture of whether you're going to like it or not, or whether it's your type of game. And by the way, one other thing, if you haven't pre-ordered the game yet on CD Keys, I believe last time I checked is $45. So if you're going to get the game, get it on CD Keys, and you can redeem that key on Steam. But anyway, are you going to get it? Are you excited for it? Have you pre-ordered for this? Can you not wait for this game? Um, write down in the comments below. What do you think about these reviews? Are you going to wait to a sale like me? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like it and hit subscribe. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Okay.